What is good, everybody? So today I'm going over my 2016 Hyundai Veloster, and sorry it took me so long to get to talking. I was watching for traffic because where I was at there was really no place I could see. So I know I haven't really talked much about this car. I know I had brought it up that I had owned it, but I never actually have gave y'all any insight on it. So I know one question you all are probably going to ask: why did I get a car with a turbo? Why didn't I just put a turbo on a car that I already owned? Well, for one, both of my cars that I own have high mileage on their engines. The Accord has 248,000, and the Civic has 214,000. So it's probably not the brightest of ideas to put a turbo on an engine with that many miles without properly maintaining them. And second, I just can't afford it. That's one thing, I love to have the turbo. I love the sound of the turbo. I love the speed that the turbo gives. It's definitely something that I enjoy having. And, and this car it's a nice car. I love the car. I've had the car I've had it since October. I ain't gonna try to do the math because I'm terrible at math, and I ain't gonna lie to you guys, I'm not very good at it, but I've had it since October. There was some issues at first with trying to get the car. My credit wasn't high enough, and they said I didn't make enough income at first. So my mom's husband, my stepfather, ended up actually going in with me to get the car. And when he did, we finally got it. I think I ended up paying $15 to get it off the lot, and then I think it's like 23 some thousand to pay it off. That's besides the point. A couple things that I've gotten into in this car. I've picked up my first 2 speeding tickets ever in this car. And that could just be because I like to drive fast in it because of the turbo. Think that I'm like Paul Walker or something, trying to, street race everybody. But I mean, it is what it is. I've paid one of them off. I got one. Oh, you're cool, buddy. I got one of the speeding tickets coming from New York. We went and picked up my girlfriend's sister's boyfriend in Buffalo, New York, and I wasn't paying attention coming back through Ohio back into Kentucky, and I was running 15 over the speed limit, and he clocked me, and that's when I got my first speeding ticket. And if any of you guys are like familiar with Kentucky at all, or you live in Kentucky, you would know Duncannon coming back towards Richmond here, that police officers like to sit there and they clock you, and that's where I picked up my second one. There, I wasn't doing 15 over. I was actually going a whole lot faster than that. But that's what they put on the ticket, because, it is only my second speeding ticket, and I didn't resist anything for the officer. I didn't give him no issues, and I didn't make him chase me. So, yeah, I mean, that's the 2 main things this car's got me in trouble. But, I mean, I love the car. I wouldn't trade the car for anything. I know one thing I said I'm not going to do anything to it, and I'm going to stick with that statement, because I do owe a lot of money on it, and I'm not trying to, put all this work into it and say something happened, I get hurt at work or something, and I can't make my payments, then I don't want to lose all that extra money and stuff that I've put into it. So I definitely want to wait till, I've got at least halfway paid off before I start actually working on it. But I am going to put a new exhaust on it. I'm going to put wheels on it, and I'll probably end up I do got to fix the antenna up top because it did break off during the ice storm that we had. So rims, exhaust, maybe a cold air intake. I am going to put this set of speakers that my girlfriend got me for my birthday a while back. They were in my S10, but I sold my S10 to get this car. So I'll probably end up putting them in here. It's just two 6.5, so you can find them at AutoZone. They don't really cost very much at all. But yeah, rough ass road. But besides that, I'm not really gonna put much work into it, and you guys probably won't see a whole lot of videos about this car. I mean, there will be a few, maybe like update videos on what I've done to it, or you know, just kind of like now me driving around in it. So I mean, just mainly stuff like that. But besides that, I mean, you won't really see a whole lot of this car. It's mainly just going to be about the Civic and the Accord. Mainly the Accord. The Civic's going to pop up because I am doing a lot of work to it as well, because it and the Accord are going to be my two primary show vehicles. This one's not going to be a show vehicle, so there's no sense in me really putting a lot of work into it when it's just an everyday daily driver. That's what I purchased it for. That's going to be the intent of the car. Now, later on down the line, when I have a lot of money, or if I start making money from this, then I will take and start working on it, because I'll be able to afford a fourth car, or you know, if I end up purchasing another project car in the time or something, which I know you guys heard me mention the other day that I thought about buying the 2 cars off of my neighbor just for project cars. But yeah, like I said, you won't really see much of this car. It will pop up in some videos, or if I'm out doing stuff that I shouldn't do, or if I take it to the track or something, because it is a fast car. Will probably be the only times you really see this car. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I have it. I know I've mentioned it, and I know you guys seen me driving it the other day when I posted the video of me getting my first dislike on here. But besides that, I mean, I ain't really got a whole lot more to say about it. A couple things though. Here soon I will be going to a whole lot more car events, so there'll be a whole lot more content flowing in from that. And excuse me, and we're about to start working on the Accord again, so there'll be some update videos coming with that. The only reason I can't show you guys the progress of working on it is because there's really no room to set up my tripod. So if there's any like progress videos, or like videos of us doing anything to the vehicles, it'll probably be outside of my house. So we're about to start doing that. I'm about to put the seats and harnesses into my Civic, and then start, when I get the money, I'm gonna start painting some of the stuff under the engine bay, or in the engine bay, not under the engine bay. Then besides that, I mean, that's really all we've got going on for the vehicles. We do have some events coming up next month. On the 3rd, we have a Cars and Coffee, and I think 2 car shows that day. I'm still debating if I want to take the Accord and the Civic, or just the Civic. It'll probably just be the Civic due to the condition the Accord's in. So be looking for videos on that. I'll probably upload some more this week to kind of give you guys updates on if I'm doing anything to the vehicles, or if I just have something to talk about. Like I said before, if you have any suggestions on videos that I should make or anything, please drop them in the description below, or the description in the comments below. I'll drop my social media in the description below. That's what I meant to say. And besides that, y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.